Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, back to playing some Dwarf Fortress. Now you might notice that the text looks a little bit different here. Basically what I've decided to do in this episode is try the tileset text instead of the true type font text. And it looks a little bit odd, but the reason that I'm doing that is hopefully that should get rid of some of the glitches that I've been having, like when I was trading and some of the other things with the text. At least that's the plan. I don't know exactly how well it's going to work, but I guess we'll find out eventually. So for now, I'm going to have a bit of a look around just to see what some of these things are. So I have this is an andesite figurine of blood gnats. So obviously I've crafted something there, and I've crafted some amulets and some bracelets and those kind of things, so that's not too bad, but it definitely looks like all my bins are full. So I'm going to check the stockpile settings here. Wrong button. So you can see I can have up to 60 barrels and up to 61 bins, which is good, but it does mean that I'm going to need to make some more. So I'm going to go create wooden bin, and I make a stack more bins, and hopefully that should help keep my items all sorted out. Now I've been having a bit of a think about what I can do with this wall, and I don't think there's any easy option for what I can actually do, but I've got a lot of wood, so what I'm thinking is I might try and see how this goes. I'm going to build a floor. I'm going to try and build the floor that goes all the way out over the top of the caravan, and I'm going to build it out of logs. Now I don't exactly know how this is going to work, but I'm hopeful this will work alright. So again, we're going to go for some logs. I figure I can always cut down more trees, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Floor out of oak logs again, and then I'm going to do the same thing and just keep filling this whole area in, going through my wood pile pretty quickly. Floor. Now because the material I'm making these out of now, which is wood instead of stone, it actually means that I'm going to have to use my carpenter to build it rather than my mason. And I don't think that'll be a huge issue. So I want some floor. This time I'm going to try and build it that it's too wide and put it in there. I mean, I have lots of logs, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. And just basically I'm going to fill this whole area in here, and then hopefully I should be able to stand here and finish off this wall and just stop being a pain. So floor, we want another 3. Whoops, 3 not 4. And again logs. Now hopefully that should work. Now while that's doing its thing, I've got to make sure I have lots of wood gathering areas designated, because presently I don't, and that's going to cause me some issues because I've basically used up all of my logs in making what I just made. So we'll get our super designation tool out. That was gather plants. Whoops, wrong one. Chop down trees. Let's try again. Didn't get a whole lot of trees close, but it got a few further off, so that's a good start. Now I'm going to let things run just a little bit, and while I'm doing that I'm going to check on some of my bedrooms. Now I've currently got 17 dwarves, and I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I've currently got plenty of those. What I want to try and do is work out a way to have my kitchen and things like my kitchen. So we don't want, I suppose we want to have those there. Actually, change settings. We definitely don't want quarry bush leaves there. But we want eggs and plants. That's my seed stockpile. So looks like I've got plants turned off. Yeah, forbid plants, but all the seeds are turned on. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. And here is my kitchen. How are we going in terms of food? Got plenty of meat and plenty of fish. I bet you though when I look at my fish, it's going to say that all of my fish is all, that's all prepared fish. That's easy, they should just be able to eat that then. How am I going for eggs? Huge amount of eggs. I think it's time to get this kitchen cooking up some serious meals. Oops. And repeat. Now this guy here, did I have any milk left? So I want to make sure I kind of work my way through all of my different stuff. Now I got dwarven syrup but no milk. How are we going for plants? Lots of all the things I don't want, but none of the things that I do want, unfortunately, which pretty much stinks. But stacks of hooch, lots of spawn. Whoops, Q is the one I meant to hit. Plump helmets, plump helmets. That obviously means if I press Z we're in winter. So over here I think I've got, what's this? Plump helmets, dimple cups, and more plump helmets. So I'm just going to be overflowing with plump helmets soon. And I've got some more things in here that I don't recognize what they are. Okay, 2 wooden shields. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. Bunch more bolts, lots of different bags of things. Got another cage. Yeah, I'm thinking that what I'm going to do now is get my miner, who hopefully doesn't have anything to do. Yeah, neither of my miners do. I'm going to get my miners to start doing some exploratory digging. Because what I want to do is look for some fluxstone. Sapphirite will make me tin, but I've already gone to iron, so bronze isn't really needed. Quartzite, I don't think that is either. Philiite, more of the same stuff. More of the same stuff again. Ooh, what is that stuff? Gold. Native gold. Okay, that is going to be worth going for. So designate, mine, because you know if I can make some golden crafts and different things out of gold, that is going to fetch an awful lot of money the next time the traders come out. What I've got to do though is work out exactly how I can get it out without opening up too much of this giant cavern. You can see we're fairly high up on the cavern wall here. In fact, we're way up on the cavern wall here. But I'm still not seeing any fluxstone. With you in a moment. Okay, sorry about that guys, I had to take a phone call. Whoops. Something I've just found out by clicking on the screen is you can click with your mouse in this game and you can designate the areas that you want to mine out. Now I don't actually really want to do this, but doesn't it look cool? So now we can go to X for remove designation, move my little cursor clicker there, remove all of that. What I just thought of while I was mining over here next to the gold is if I go down a level, you can see that the edge of the cavern is just here. So I might inadvertently, yep, so just at that point there, I would have inadvertently entered the cavern. So let's remove that designation, make sure that point there is safe. It's directly above a rock wall. And make sure that point there is safe. It is. And now we will unleash the miner. What I've also done is, if we jump back up a number of levels, is I have, spring has arrived. So my monthly save is happening. Waiting for the save. Waiting for the save. So I've also designated out this area here again that I cancelled last time because I wanted to mine something else, and I've also mined the rest of what I think is where this galena vein is going to be, and then I've also mined out some more of this area where I think the hematite's going to be. I'm also considering seriously just mining out a big chunk of this area here, but there's so much going on I don't want to do too much at once. Okay, need more unrotten body parts to be able to make another bone crossbow. That's okay. How are we going for the crossbow stocks? Weapons, we've now got 7 iron battle axes, a copper battle axe, an iron short sword, a copper short sword, an iron mace, copper crossbow, steel crossbow. Wow! 6 turkey bone crossbows, a birchen crossbow, an ashen crossbow. Wow. And did I go crazy with the copper bolts or what? That must have been when I was purchasing them, but I've still got 75 regular bolts. So, what I'm thinking I might do now is, where's my, here we are, my metalsmith's forge and my smelter. Let's check how many bars we have. Stocks. Right up near the top, 50 bars, hey? We got 9 iron bars, 10 silver bars, 2 pig iron bars. I'm thinking I've got 13 charcoal, so I'm thinking I can probably come in here and go add new task, melt some more hematite. And then I can also come down here and add a new task, and now I can iron, sorry. I'm going to forge 2 iron breastplates and 2 iron helms, and hopefully that should help protect the vitals of some of my little guys. I don't know who my armor smith is though. So it's actually running in the background right now, which is generally bad practice. Armoring, it is. Well, it's that guy. It is my woodcutter, is my armorer. So, oh, there he is. He is now making an iron breastplate. Hopefully he'll have everything that he needs. See my legendary miner there with a bit of a blue background is just hoeing through all this material, whereas this guy here, actually, who is that little guy? He is a talented miner, Autumn Town Blizzards, or is his name Autumn? I think his name is Autumn Amostzalak. Yeah, this guy's name is Dodok something. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I think that means my first breastplate's now finished. Let's go to military, our military commander, and let's go to equip him. He should wear any metal armor, any metal hood. Yeah, he should make use of all of that stuff that I'm now making. So that'll be cool. Down here we have weaving, clothes making, and leatherworking that are all all awaiting construction. I think once again that's because I just don't have the right skills set up. So we wanted weaving and clothes making and strand extracting, I think, were the ones we wanted. Oh, and leatherworking. So we currently don't have any of those skills, which means it just ain't gonna happen. So, whoops, back we go. Let's see who our idle dwarves are. Our carpenter's idle, and our second mason is idle. So Vabuk is idle, and so is Rigoth. But I question why our carpenter is idle. There is something going wrong if my carpenter's not doing anything. He's supposed to be making wooden bins. Why do you keep saying no job? Ah, you bum, you got yourself stuck. I hope you're not dying. I really hope you're not dying. Ah, man. How do I find out if he's dying or not? Go to unit view, have a look at him. Let's check on his wounds. He's not doing too bad, but he is completely and utterly stuck. So the only way to fix that is going to be to build a ramp. So we're going to go R, nope, B for build. I think that's what we want to do. Nope. We want to build, actually let's just build a U, and upstairs. I'm going to put the upstairs just there. And we'll make it out of stone, so one of my masons can do it. Hopefully that won't stop people getting in. Hopefully my mason will come out and do that really soon. Really soon, hopefully. Okay. I have 2 masons with no jobs. What is going on with that stair? Needs a mason. Well, luckily for them, I've got a job for them. Stop having no jobs. Somebody build those stairs. Okay, that I think means he's now getting hungry and thirsty. Maybe I can work out some other way to get this guy up here. Wonder if I can. Does not look like it. Maybe if I remove that bit just there. Building. Maybe if I build a ramp. Come on, someone do something. Store item in stockpile. Why isn't anyone building that ramp? I'll be really, really annoyed if my carpenter dies here. Yep, he is now hungry and thirsty, which means he's going to get really unhappy. Okay, something is going really wrong here. Just make sure I got that paused. Yes, I do. Okay, Mason is now no longer going to haul anything. And who is my other mason? Odom. He's now also not going to haul anything. And then commit those changes. And now I will even cancel all my mining activities to make sure okay, so we want to go D for designate, X for remove designation. That should turn all of that off. Perfect. Then I'll just break this little bit of the designation here. Now miners should have no excuse but to act as a mason and build a ramp. Unless, of course, okay, I now know what I'm doing incorrectly. I need to build it on this level. So let's try again. Let's build an upstairs, which is U. At least I thought that was the case. Okay, so it's here I need to build it. Okay, this time I now know what I'm doing. I'm building an upstairs U. I'm building the upstairs next to my ramp, and I'm going to build it out of andesite because I know now that I have lots of those guys left. There you go, straight away one of my masons is on the job. And as soon as he does that, beautiful. Now my carpenter, oh, I need to build a downstairs. Oh, I hate this game. I hate the way this game does that to you. Okay, so I need to go build wall floor stairs. We need to build a D for downstairs. We need to build it there. We need to build it out of andesite. And now hopefully someone will take care of that job quick smart. Now what kind of material is that? Andesite. I'm going to do something crazy here, and my hungry and thirsty carpenter, and that should be Rigoth. I'll just make sure that it is Rigoth before I go and do something crazy. It is. Rigoth is now a mason, and I'm doing that so hopefully he should be able to build his own way down. There we go, he's just built his own way down. Now I'm going to go back and take his mason off him, because he's not a very good mason, but now I bet you'll find that he is thirsty. And he's probably pretty hungry too. So there he goes, he's getting some food, getting some drink. Oh yeah. Might just check him to make sure he's not incredibly unhappy now. He has been happy lately, admired his own fine bed lately, slept in a good bedroom recently, ate a pretty decent meal, dined in a legendary dining room. Legendary! He admired a completely sublime bridge. Nice work. He was annoyed by flies though. Caught in the rain. Satisfied with work. Pretty happy guy generally. So now hopefully he can finish doing what he needs to do just here without getting himself utterly stuck. Can't believe he did that. Why in the heck are you sleeping outside? I must have done something wrong with my bedrooms. Maybe not. Hey, how can that bedroom have two current owners? Something fishy's going on here. View, stats, relationships. Oh wow, married to the hunter. Okay, you my friends get a bigger room. Don't even know how to do that yet. Designate mine. Nope. We want to designate, remove designation. Remove that bit just there. Then we want to designate mine. Make that into a bigger room now. So yeah, just sorry, mining over the top of the sleeping guy. It's like, just ignore us, don't worry, not a problem. Need a bed. Okay, back up to the surface then, to the carpenter. Let's add a new task, make a bed. Gonna give them a double bunk. And they are gonna be super ecstatically happy. And my mine is gonna bum around for a while because I've got to give him some more work. You can see here that this ore vein kind of runs up in this direction, so we're going to start here and do that and see what that does for us. And then we're going to do the same here. Just, you know, take a bit of a chunk out just to get an idea of which way that's going. And then from the stairs we will mush downwards at quite a pace until we get to here. And then open that back up. Oops, back to resuming. Got all our pults there, looking good. All our animals here. He looks to be doing alright. Horse looks to be doing alright. Yeah, they all look to be doing alright. That's good enough for me. Hopefully my carpenter won't take too long before he gets back to building that floor in. There you go, he is doing it. And he appears to be... Whoops, wrong way. Nope, right way. What have I done? Okay, there we go. Yeah, he appears to be not getting himself stuck this time, which is excellent. It's almost like he knows what he's doing this time. Okay, I'm going to turn that Fisher Dwarf off because he's just being annoying now. He's just wasting all of our times now, when you would be much better placed. Actually, you would be much better placed not doing very much. I don't have a gem cutter, so you are now my gem cutter. And loom, clothier shops, leatherworks. So now hopefully he will pretty quickly become a gem cutter for me. Don't know where my diggy little dudes went. I'm going to hotkey this area down here as well now, because I feel like I'm going to keep coming back here quite a lot. So you can be hotkey F4. Caverns. So now we can go F3 to get there, F4 to get back. He's just going to keep hacking his way through. Back up here, There he is, legendary miner. Smashing his way through. Okay, we're getting too many cats now. So I'm gonna build a cage. I don't know what the key for cage is though. Would be J. I'm gonna build it just here. No, actually, I'm going to build it here. So we're gonna go dig, mine out an area there, and then I'm going to build a cage there, and I'm going to put some kittens in it. That might seem a little cruel, but it's not. This game has special magic cages that are a lot like the TARDIS, and they have the ability to hold as many animals as you want to put in them, because they're magic. So now let's build J for cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want to put it there. An ashen cage, and we want to build a cage. Oops. J for cage again, and we want to put another cage there. And then once those cages are placed, which I think they have now been, I believe I can now assign animals to the cage. So I've currently got my 3 cats out. I'm going to put all of my kittens in the cage. And a cat. Yep, so all of my kittens and my cat. And by putting all the kittens in there, that should stop them from breeding. It's probably going to take a while for my guys to find all of them, because they're all over the place. So we want to build now, build a bed. We have not got a bed yet. So back to F1. That is because, haha, my carpenter has stopped. In fact, I want that carpenter to make that bed as a matter of priority, and that bed as well. But I think he's going to finish the roof first. Yeah, I think he's going to keep coming up here and basically just fill in this area first. Not that that's a bad thing, because I should be in a position now where I can go build wall and build these 2 pieces of wall that I wanted to build again out of the andesite. So I've at least filled it in then with a solid wall. I was having a bit of a read on the wiki though, and I don't think what you make the wall out of actually makes any difference. But I just feel better about having it made out of that. Add new task, rock. I'm going to make 2 more rock nest boxes, because I want to start mass producing my eggs. We're also in mid-spring now, which is excellent, because now we should be farming some other things. Sweet pods like crazy. And more plump helmets, and quarry bushes, and more sweet pods. Like I said, sweet pods like crazy. So I've run a bit over the half hour that I was aiming for. I'll probably aim for to do about a half-hour episode every second day or so. But I think what I'm doing right now is not too bad. There's my farmer planting more sweet pods. You, Mr. Farmer, are awesome. Make me lots of sweet pods so I can make me lots of dwarven syrup to sell. I'm a dwarf, so this is all about the money. You can see there that's starting to fill in really nicely now. So he's really churning through my wood stockpile. Don't don't want to go down that way too far, so I'll designate another area for the tree chopper to chop down, and I'll designate it to be kind of in this area up here. Just check out what that thing is first before I send him too close to it. Colony of honeybees. Yeah, maybe I might designate caps lock was on. Designate, remove designation. I don't know what honeybees do, but I know in real life they don't like people going near them and stealing their honey. So it's probably best that I leave it like that. Ooh, more migrants. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, and some ducks and some animals and some birds. Wow, there's a lot of them. I think I'm going to have to use this to tell me. So let's read the dwarves again. We just had, holy goodness, 25 new dwarves arrive. Okay, I am not in a position to cope with this right now, so I'm just going to wait until they all run on screen, and then I'm going to issue them jobs. And they brought a whole lot of animals with them as well. Wow, look at them come. Okay, I think we're now done. So on that note, I'm going to save the game and say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for later on this week. I'm not sure what date it'll be, when I try to put out another episode of about the same length, which I think is just going to be me assigning jobs to the dwarves because I have so many of them. So thank you very much for watching. Astocky out.